Today I'm installing my electric tracks. So far I have got all my boards that I've painted, and at the moment here is a track. There they are. There's electric tracks. Now it is very easy to install, actually, very easy. So here we have, at the moment I've got the brackets and I've attached the brackets to the track, and that's it at this stage. So that's this one done, and that's all it is. Those ones here I've painted first, so they're tall ones, and basically that's it. And then all you do is put them apart, pull them together. There's the mechanism, and all I'm going to do now is to clip it in. Then now I need both my hands to screw it up, so I'm going to screw this up now. Some of them act like a spring, but some of them aren't. So this one here is like a spring, and it springs into place. I have no idea why the rest doesn't actually do that, but that's all there is to it. And now I take the screwdriver and then tighten it up. So simple as that. And that's it on. That's all I had to do at this stage. These are the set. There is the adapter, the plug. This is the timer. This is the mechanism, and this is the remote control. So I can have either or either, but I've just got to learn how to actually. I've already done one already and it works well. So there's that. So this here now goes into this slot here, which connects everything. So let's see, where am I going to put this thing? So that locks into position there. And then this is plugged in. Now you've got A or B. So I plugged it into A. And then we have the adapter. Which plugs into here. And I assume, I've got to check that out, that there plugs in if you want two of them to work on the same GAN. But that's all you do. This plugs into this section here. That plugs into there, and that's the timer. There we go. So I plugged it in because I needed my hand to do this. So it's plugged it in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it indoors and show you it plugged in. Now as you can see, that's now plugged in, but it's not programmed yet to come on. So let's quickly press the button. Right. Did I put it into A? What did I put it into? Now as you can see, there is the timer, but it's not programmed as yet. So I'm just going to press the button so you can see it working. So that is overriding the menu. And that's how easy it is to set it up. So I've done all this beforehand, and then what I'm going to do is on the window, it's going to go up there, get the electrician to put the wiring in, an extra plug, so it can receive this all around the house. And that's how simple it is to do a motorized track. Thank you for watching. Getting them all ready. My motorized track. There we go. So I plugged it in because I needed my hand to do this. So it's plugged it in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it indoors and show you it plugged in. Now as you can see, that's now plugged in, but it's not programmed yet to come on. So let's quickly press the button. Right. Did I put it into A? What did I put it into? Now as you can see, there is the timer, but it's not programmed as yet. So I'm just going to press the button so you can see it working. So that is overriding the menu. And that's how easy it is to set it up. So I've done all this beforehand, and then what I'm going to do is on the window, it's going to go up there, get the electrician to put the wiring in, an extra plug, so it can receive this all around the house. And that's how simple it is to do a motorized track. Thank you for watching. Getting them all ready. My motorized track. There are all 5 tracks. They're all done now. All I've got to do now is to butt them up to the ceiling. I'm getting everything in motion, everything getting ready, but I've put up the tracks now, and here it is on. This is remote control, but it's also on timer. So there it is now. So this is the remote control that I've got in my hand. So that's that done. Now there was a hiccup because it's such a large curtain track. What happened is that once you've tampered with it, there's a hiccup whereby the motor doesn't run fluently. But that I'm going to show you how to get over that. So some of you have come up with that problem and don't realize how to fix it. But I got on back to another manufacturer and we sorted that out, and it was so simple. But this was not explained in the menu. So here it is again. So let's open it up. The thing is, I've got to point it in the direction. So now I'm pleased with it. And what I'm going to do, as you see in that corner there, there's a lot of wall space. Because this window is so drafty, I'm going to get the curtains to stop. But by the time I've put the correct curtains up there, that space would be filled. So you will no longer see that wall. As you can see, the tracks are up and the motor is now working. There was a little bit of a hiccup with it, whereby because this is such a long track, it had to be cut. And once you've cut it, oh my word, it doesn't really work as though it's supposed to work. So therefore, the motor kept on going and going and going, and it wouldn't stop. And I didn't tape that, but I will do one. I might do one to show you the problem, which most people will have once you've cut them. But I've spoken to another manufacturer who I'm very friendly with, and they helped me out in getting this correct. In the menu, it didn't tell you about this problem. So just in case you have it. So at this moment now, the track would have been finished, and the motor, you still hear it churning over, churning over. But now, here's the remote control. And you've got to point it in the direction with this motor of where it's coming from. But as you can see, it's working perfectly fine. As for this one here, this one is on a different motor because this company didn't do this large one. So this one here, it even sounds better. Yeah. So there is the timer connected, and all that's going to be chased into the wall. As you can see, I've made a mess of the ceiling at the moment by taking the cornice off. That's because I wanted the pelmet board as close as I can to the wall and up as high as I can to give the impression of long, tall curtains, because that's what I love. Now, let's get the timer for this one. All this has got to be embedded in the wall and screwed onto the wall. So there's the timer for that one, and this one works. This morning, last night I closed the curtain. This morning it opened up by itself. Now I'm having electric curtains going all around the house, the downstairs of the house. So at certain times it will go off. So that is just one thing that I've done. Why you haven't seen me in my workroom, because I'm kind of concentrating on my house, trying to fix it up. I'm getting ready for this wall to be knocked out. So Ricky, this is what I've been doing. Nice speaking to you last night. Taping.
Hmm?
Taping.
Still filming? Why?
Thing has come over. Yeah, this has come out.
What's coming out?
These.
So down each one of them?
Yeah, got underneath it there.
Mum, how long's it already?
And I put this up.
Is that the last one?
No, this is the first one.
Oh, how many you got to do?
I've got many to do, but just stop when I'm ready.
Are you just doing the one?
I don't know yet. Maybe just two.
You guys hungry?
I'm alright.
None?
Yeah, I'm alright right now. Whoa. You think I should do what then? Yeah, I'll let you know.
Huh?
I'll let you know.
I'll let you do the last one.
I'm not. Yeah. Don't unplug it yet, I'll use electric.
Electric?
Yeah, I'm going to plug this, test it out here. Mind you, it's too much sun out here. Clint,
Yeah?
you cut it at 60. I know what, we forgot to allow for the edge.
You blame me? I cut it when you told me to cut it.
I know. I forgot to allow for this.
Mm.
I'll leave it at that way.
Sure?
Yeah, it's just that much. That's 60.
Yeah. I'm outside.
Do you know what soft license you gave to Sea Talks last time? Huh? Professional.
Yeah, the
Standard one user.
what's it called?
That's what called.
What's it called?
Yeah, but alright.
Label direct professional. When you,
Alright, I'm gonna ask John for a quote.
Wow.
I can tell you it's 197. Well, do they want to quote? Who's that? For you?
Engineering and Utilities.
How much is it for?
8508.
Yeah, go on.
Let me check that.
Don't worry about it. Just put it in the bank. Don't worry about
What did you say, Deb?
it. What did you ask me?
No, so I'm going to ask John to quote me for a
Yeah.
one user license.
195 quid I think they charge us.
And what do we charge? 295.
No, they charge us 100, they charge 95 or 97, something like that. We charge 195. I tell them it's normally 295, we'll give it to them 100. Sea-Talk, we'll give them 100. Our normal list price for label direct professional, 295. That's what John's price used to be. He's dropped his price to £195 list price. We buy it for about 95 or 97.
Do you want me to double check that? Or?
You double check it. Good?
No, I've mislaid the should we cut it off?
That's up to you. You mislaid that bit.
No, I mislaid the bag that they gave me. What am I looking at? Alright then, cut it off then because
Sure?
yeah, cut it off.
How much you buy?
It's this is amount, so
You tell me, you mark it where you want me to cut it.
this now is
Where this be?
this is 60 all in all.
And how much do you want?
I want it at 58 actually.
In
So
total?
yeah. So let me take so if they want 58, so we're gonna so 2 inches to cut off. No.
How much is it? 50?
So cut off 2 inches.
Hold on. What's the overall length at the moment?
The overall is 60
60.
and I want it at 58.
What's it?
So cut off at 56 and then put that back on.
So
your
take it off? You've got to take it off.
Yeah. So pull this out again. Whoops. So we can not take this out. Okay. Let's see if we get this in. See if we can do it. I need to put that back in. To hold the wire in. Don't want to touch it. entenderte. That's 59. Well, mate, yeah, that'll make it. No.
We've got in as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's close.
Leave it a bit, yeah, leave it there. You put this all away? Right. Let's see how much tape we got. Still running. Alright, so I'm going to look for the... for some time. I've asked Lewis for it, and God knows where it is, and it's a new one. I have a feeling he's got it. It's either that, he says it's in a black bucket. Did we have 2 black buckets so that one is in the,
There's one in the office.
yeah, I've looked in that one, I think. Is there another one that is in the shed? This is what I was explaining to you about. The motor is still going and it's not stopping. This, the motor is still turning over. It's so simple to fix it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So at the side of the mechanism, right here, you can see there is a little bolt right there. Right there. And all you need is one of these. That's all. And just keep turning it. And it takes the strain of the wire. So what happened is the wire is not taut enough. So you have to keep turning that. So I need my other hand, so I'm going to do that now. And it's a matter of which way are we doing it to make sure it's tightened. It's difficult doing it as well as showing you. This way to tighten it. Let's remove all this stuff. So I can feel what I'm doing. So hold on a sec. It's not that way. Okay. I can feel the wire. I can feel the wire inside getting tighter. You have to be careful you don't snap it. Let's see if that will work. Needs to be tightened more. Let's let this out and start again. So it's stopped now. Right. Let me just tighten it just a little bit more. Which one am I doing? So I've tightened it. And now it's stopped. So you see, it's just a matter of tightening that, and that'd be fine. There it goes. Now I wanted it off center because another thing I found that because of the mechanism here, this here, it takes up a lot of this room. So it's say 3 or 4 inches out, so it makes this side greater than the other side. And when you put it up on the window, that's when I found that it was off balance. So what I'm doing now is I'm making the center off balance, so that by the time I put this track up, the whole thing will be off balance, but yet from this point here, is where I take my measurement to say from here up to the other end, and then find the center of that, and that's what I'm going to put on my window.